Y'all, and welcome to another live. I'm Josie, and I am the founder of Girl Plus Kingdom TV and Ministries, and also the founder of the Crown Adjuster. And on this channel, I help you to basically level up in different areas: relationship, business, purpose, health and fitness, beauty, all of that. And it's all coming from the perspective. So if you love content that is surrounding transformation in each of one of those areas I mentioned, that you are going to absolutely, oh, I forgot to say relationships. And if you love all of those things, then you're going to absolutely love this channel, because I come on here nearly every day. Sometimes I don't come on, but when I do, if you subscribe and hit the notifications bell when I come live, you will know that I am live. Okay. And I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you for joining the family. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for building with me. I plan on continuously building this channel and help me to get to 1,000 subscribers. Okay. By the end of 2025, I want to at least have reached 2K plus subscribers. Okay. So that is the goal. I thank God for it in advance. And I'm going to do my part by showing up consistently and pouring into you guys as much as possible. Okay. So again, welcome to today's live. Be sure to check out the website, girlpluskingdomtv.org, or you can click the link in our bio to check out all of our resources that we have for you. We have books that'll help you to level up, get closer to God, find your purpose, discover who you are in God as a chosen vessel, ignite your gifts and all of that. And you can do all of that in less than 30 days. So go and grab our books, go and grab our clothing, go and grab our free consultation, 30-minute consultation that you can book with me, so that you can get started in your transformation journey. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump on into today's topic. Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome in from all over the world, whatever time you're watching this, whatever city and state that you're watching from. Put it in the comments. Let me know. And welcome in. We're going to talk about something very juicy. I'm going to stay on with y'all just a tad bit longer today than I did before. I be having like poquito of time, so a little bit of time. My time is normally spent on family, spent on business, spent on, hey, the crazy sibling. Welcome to today's live. But yeah, so normally, hey Mackenzie, welcome in. Good to see you, sis. So thank you, Mackenzie. I appreciate you. Hi, Rich Boy. But welcome into today's live, everybody. I'm gonna give y'all time to come on in. We're gonna hop on into today's topic. As you can clearly see, we're gonna be talking about how if he wanted to, he would. Okay. We started on the conversation yesterday night. So about last night's conversation, we're gonna pick up on that. Because if he wanted to, he would. I am well today. How are you? I wish I knew your real name, the crazy sibling, so that I can directly address you. I don't want to call you the crazy sibling because I don't want to prophesy that over you. However, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Mackenzie said, you're very nice and you're really good at making people happy every single day. You know little about me, but that's very true, Mackenzie. That's very true. If you know me in real life, that is who I am at my core. Hi, Sophia. Okay, Sophia, welcome to today's live. Y'all do me a favor and subscribe if you have not joined the family. Like this video. We're about to get ready to go ahead and get into today's topic. Last night we started off talking about men know what they want, and men are not complicated. We just don't know what they want because we were not taught or raised to know. Thank you, Sophia. We were not taught to know what a man wants or what a man need or what a man like. We were taught about the fairy tale. We were taught about the dream, the princess reality. We were taught about Cinderella, the white picket fence, the dog, the house, get married, have kids. But we were not taught on what a man desire. We were not taught on identifying if a man is really interested in you. And we were not taught on how to really just, you know, point out the things that shows us if a man is interested. So today we're going to so beautiful today. Thank you so much, Sophia. So we're going to touch on that, and we're going to talk about that. And I want to talk about this because if you don't know anything about my story, I have been divorced twice. Um, and then I've had a successful relationship after my divorce. Okay, so I'm not talking from a place that I do not know about. I'm talking from a place where I do know about, and a place where I have literally had to ask men the hard stuff that we as women don't want to hear. And I'm coming on here to share the hard truth, the stuff that we don't want to talk about, even as believers, even as women of God. We don't talk about these things in church, but on this channel, we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it raw, and we're going to tell the truth, and we're going to talk about the hard stuff. Okay. So men, if he wanted to, sis, he would, because men are not complicated. How many of you all have been in a relationship? Thank you, sweetheart. How many of y'all have been in a relationship where you have just kind of been, you felt like you were walking on eggshells, like with the guy that you were talking to or with? Like, he was hot and cold. You didn't really know if he was really into you or not. You asked everybody, including God, like, is this man for me? Because he gave you mixed signals. He wasn't really clear with you. And thank you, Mackenzie. I wish I could see y'all faces too, but I know that each and every one of y'all, if you see beauty in me, it's beauty in you. Okay, so thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. But if you, a lot of times we find ourselves in relationships where the man is hot or cold, and that leaves us with a level of uncertainty. Like, I don't even know if he's for me. I don't even know if he likes me. I don't even know if this man wants to be with me. I don't know. So we're going to talk about that today because, again, as I state all the time, men are not complicated creatures at all. Men are actually less complicated than us as women. And that's you hearing that from a woman. So, like, I'm not saying that, you know, from a place, like, I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that. Sophia said, my man to girl. Yeah, like, I don't even want, what you mean, Sophia? I don't even want to say that. But however, I'm just being 100% honest. Men are not complicated. We are actually more complex than men tend to be. We are more complex than we also want to admit. Like, we as women, we have facet layers to us, and God created us that way. And it's not a curse. It's not bad. We are made to multiply. We are made to do a whole lot of things. So God created our minds to be able to fit the mold of what he made us for. So that's why we're more complex than men. Thank you. Thank you, Sophia. And so with men, what you see is what you get. Okay. What you see is what you get. And also with men, what they do for you is how they feel for you. What a man does for you is how he feels for you. So if a man is not showing up, if you got to beg for dates, if you got to ask for quality time, if you got to ask a man to do X, Y, and Z for you, that means that that man is not really into you. And if we pick up on the signs earlier on, we will not waste time 5-10 years in a relationship that does not serve us. We will not waste time with a man that is coming to waste our time. If we pick up on the signs by knowing the signs early, that's the only way we're gonna pick up on it is based off what we know. If I don't know something, I'm most likely not going to do it. Okay. But when I get the knowledge of something, I most likely will be able to apply it. I'll be able to know what I need to do in certain circumstances, and I'll be able to move in that. Okay. So with a man, He's showing you right from the beginning if he's interested in you based off of what he does. Within the first week, if that man is not planning dates, within the first week, if that man is not calling you, if he's doing a lot of texting, if he is more interested in the way you look, oh, you so fine, you're so sexy, you so this, you so that, most likely that man, he's not really going to be interested in you. Now, he might be interested in what you can give him. He might be interested in being connected to you. He might be interested in you because of who you are, but not interested in you. There's a huge difference in a man being interested in you as a woman and versus him just being interested or wanting to be connected to you for what you can do for him, or because of who you are, because of how you look, or because of what you have, or what have you. So when we know these things early on, then we can weed out the fakes. We can weed out the counterfeits. And my mama didn't teach me this stuff, okay? I didn't go and learn this in the textbook. So Hard Knocks Life 101 taught me this. Hard Knocks University taught me this. Going through breakup after breakup taught me this. Dating the wrong men or courting the wrong men taught me these things. Having gone through two divorces before, having two divorces by the age of 31 taught me that. And so now that I understand what a healthy relationship consists of, I understand what a healthy man looks like. I understand now what a man should actually be giving me and what I truly desire, because I had to go in and do the inner work and understand what I even desired. You see what I'm saying? I had to know. Okay, I had to know what I wanted as a woman so that when I started dating and courting, if that man did not align with my views, if he didn't align with my morals and my values, if he did not align with the woman of God that I am and who I'll become in the future, because I'm not just dating a man or being with a man for who I am today. I need somebody that can rock with me. So when God moves me and shifts me forward into my future, he'll still be there. He'll still be able to show up and he will love me in each and every one of those phases. So, we have to know how men think. We have to know beyond just what we saw, on social media or what we've heard on social media. No, let's know how men really think in real life. Let's stop putting our value in what people say on social media. Yes, YouTube is a very valuable platform, but a lot of this stuff on social media is not real information. Let's be real. And that is one of the reasons why we don't see success in our relationships, because we are not giving valuable, real information. We keep allowing secondhand information. So when you have been through the gutter, when you have literally been through the fire of relationships, you had your heart broke, you've been let down by people. When you have experienced that in relationships, then a lot of times you've gained wisdom from the situations and you just know the truth. You gain wisdom from what happened wrong. And so now you're able to move forward and do it right. Or at least that's what I try to do. I try to get the wisdom from my past. And so when I move forward into my future, and that's with anything really, that I can then do it therefore right. And it may take me 10 times to get it right. But on that 11th try, I'm going to try to hit the target every time, because I'm not a quitter. And because I'm stubborn like that with my goals, I'm literally going to try to hit that target every single time. I aim to succeed in each and every area of my life. I love myself so much that even in the area of relationships, I'm very picky. I'm very picky on who gets my time. I'm very picky on who gets my attention. I'm very picky on who I allow in my inner circle, even my friends. I'm picky on all of it. And so when you love yourself and you learn yourself and you begin to do the inner work, you begin to get picky on who you choose and who you allow to choose you. So again, if he wanted to show up, going back to the original topic, if this man wanted to be a part of your life, he would show you in tangible ways. You don't have to beg him for attention. You don't have to beg him to love you. You don't have to beg him to like you. You don't have to beg him to want you. You don't have to beg him to show up. You don't have to beg him, come on, to be a part of your world. A man that really wants you, a man that really likes you, a man that's really interested in you, he's going to show up into your world because he want to be a part of it. He's going to show up into your world because he's interested in you. He's not just interested in what he can get from you. He's interested in you as a whole. A man that really likes you is not going to make your life complicated. He's going to bring a level of ease to you. He's going to bring a level of clarity. He's going to bring a level of stability. He's not going to come in gaslighting, gas bumming just to get what he want. Then when he get what he want, he out of there. But a real man is going to come into your life, give you what you need, and help you to succeed and sustain your life. He's going to come in giving you all of the things that you, man, I'm telling you, all the things you think you want, you think you desire, when you meet the man that's for you, he's going to come and meet you at that level. And I also will say this, that you are somebody's dream woman. So if one man don't like something about you, want to mark you off, exit you out the picture, whatever have you, go right ahead and let him exit out, because what that means is that he ain't the one for you. If a man come into your life and he cannot provide and add value to you on each and every level, what that means is he's just not the man for you. And we as women have to be comfortable enough, okay enough to allow a person to walk out of our lives. We have to love ourselves enough, value ourselves enough to not care about a man leaving. If he's going to leave, let him. We have to learn how to just be. And when you as a woman learn how to just be, you understand that what's supposed to flow to you is naturally going to flow to you. And whatever's supposed to be repelled from you is going to naturally be repelled from you. And when you have that level of awareness, you begin to detach yourself easily from men. Because when you know, hey, whatever happens, happens. When you have that level of awareness about yourself, hey, what's supposed to be is supposed to be. If it's not supposed to be, it's not going to happen. I'm not about to allow myself to be anxious for nothing. The Bible says be anxious for nothing, but by prayer and supplications, make your request known unto God. Come on, so I'm not about to be anxious about a man. I'm not about to be anxious about who stay or who go. Yes, I might love you. Yes, I might like you a whole lot. But baby, if you decide to leave today, you can. If you decide that you no longer like what Josie have to offer, you are free. And if you decide that you don't want to meet up to the standards of Josie or the boundaries of Josie, then by all means, that's okay. Because what I have come to understand in my 30-something plus years of living is that not everybody is really meant to stay in your life long term. We try to make everybody permanent, but not everybody is meant to be permanent. We try to make everybody that come into our lives fit forever. And not everybody that's coming into our lives is designed to fit forever. But when we don't heal or detach ourselves from people and heal from childhood wounds, we become so anxious for people, anxious for things, and we allow those things to then fill our voids. Well, I don't want nothing to fill voids but God. And from the overflow of my relationship with the Lord, may a man be added to me. But if he don't, I'm fine. And if a man come into my life and he decides that, hey, I really don't want to add value to you in the way that you need, hey, so be it. Life moves on. I used to be like very anxious about life, very anxious about the next move, very anxious about everything. But then God gave me a revelation. And I have to remind myself of the revelation he gave me in Matthew chapter 6, when he said, but seek ye first the kingdom and of heaven and my righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And so then he goes forward to say, consider the lilies of the field. They toil and they spin, but who allows those, who keeps the lilies of the field? Who keeps the birds of the air? Who feeds the birds in the air? And that is how you allow yourself to be. Because when you, even in a relationship, because when you have that revelation about who God is, like God is keeping everything, including me. So I don't have to be anxious for nothing, because I understand that if I just ask God for it, he's going to do it. And what he does not do means that I don't need it. And when you live from that place of contentment, then you give room and you give space to things that you really need to happen in your life to come. And whatever you try to hold on to real tight, closely tight, is going to be released from your life. So just allow things to flow, and what's meant to be will come and stay. And what's not meant to be, it will leave. What's meant to be watered in your life, what's meant to be cultivated in your life will be cultivated. And what's not meant to be cultivated will leave. And so when you have that revelation, hey, you can easily detach from situations that's no longer serving you. You can easily detach from a man that's wasting your time. You can easily detach from people who do not mean you well when you have the revelation of, I just need to just be. What's meant to be is going to be. What's not meant to be is not going to happen for me. Okay. Because I trust the God of my future. And even in the realm of my relationships with a man, with a person, it don't matter. I trust that who's for me is going to be for me. And if you don't like me, that's not a sign for me to then go, ooh, I'm preaching better than y'all liking and sharing. Because if you don't like me, that's not a sign for me to then go forth and then try to change everything about me so you can like me. That shows that I have a lack of self-esteem when I'm trying to change myself just to approve, for you to approve of me. I hate rejection. If I try to change myself just to have you approve of me, that means that there is something within me that still feels a level of insecurity. So I need to face those things. And if that's you, you might need to face those things. If you feel like, man, I got to change me just to fit in, or I got to change me just to have somebody because people don't normally like me for who I am. But hear me, there's going to be somebody that God will send that will love you for exactly who you are. And I teach women this all the time. You somebody's dream man. You somebody's dream woman. I'm sorry. You somebody's dream. Somebody somewhere prayed for you. Somebody somewhere asked God about you. Somebody somewhere have been waiting for you to come into their lives. Somebody somewhere have been believing in God for a woman just like you. You are somebody's dream girl somewhere. So why waste time on somebody that is not going to show you interest? Why waste time on a man that's clearly showing you through his actions he's not interested? That's clearly showing you through his actions that he don't want to be connected to you. That's clearly showing you through his actions that you don't mean that much to him, because if you really meant that much to him, he will put in the work that it takes to keep you, sustain the relationship, and grow with you. If you really meant that much to him, then he would do literally whatever it takes to keep you. But clearly you don't mean that much to him. So he wastes your time. So he'll allow you to be a placeholder until the person that he really do like come into the picture. A man will allow a woman to be in his life until the woman of his dreams come along, and then he'll drop the woman that was waiting for him to change, the woman that was waiting for him to grow, the woman that was waiting for him to become a different person. That man will then therefore drop that type of woman that was waiting for him to become the person, become the man, become whatever. A man will drop that woman for the woman that he really like, for the woman that he really wants, for the woman that's really the girl of his dreams. And that's why I always tell people right off the jump, if you don't like something about me, when you first see it, go ahead and walk away, because I have a level of understanding and awareness that's what's for me is going to stay. And so I don't have to have a tight, closed fist on somebody, because nothing belongs to me. I have revelation that everything in this earth is the Lord's. The Bible says that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Therefore, that lets me know that I don't have to chase a man. I don't have to try to do backflips and twists and turns, do all these things to show him that I'm wife material. No, all I have to do is be. And the man that's for me, he's going to see me being in my existence as a woman and see what he sees in a wife and choose me. But I'm not about to sit here. I'm not about to sit here and act like somebody that I'm not, just so a man can accept me and approve of me. The devil is a whole liar. So we have to learn as women to release what's not meant for us. Have a revelation about God and who he is and how he owns everything. Have a revelation about God and the fact that he's keeping everything in this whole world together. And that includes you and that includes me. So if a man comes into the picture and he don't want you and he's showing low effort, what this lets me know is that this is not the man for me. 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 Because the right man for me will come into my life, will add value, will see me as his wife. I might not even understand why. He might not even understand why he see me as his wife. He just know I have certain qualities. But one thing for sure is that he know I'm his wife. And that don't have to be faked. That don't have to be overlooked. That don't have to be a question. Because when a man is intentional, when a man really wants something, when a man has made up his mind that she's her for him, she's his dream girl, she's the one that he envisioned in his mind, she's the one that he envisions and want to spend the rest of his life with, then he's going to go to the ends of the earth to be with that girl. He's going to go to the ends of the earth to see what he needs to do to have her. And a man is going to show you every time what he feels for you through his actions. But when we don't slow down and when we do not pay attention to the signs early on, what happens is that we allow the wrong men to come into our lives just because they show you a little bit of attention. And just because a man give you his attention don't mean that he want the right things from you. Just because a man shows level of interest don't mean that he have plans on keeping you. He might be interested in you for many of reasons. You might be pretty. You might be attractive. You might have certain things he like. Excuse me. For him, it might mean status. For him, it might mean that being connected to you means that he feels like he done won the trophy of the year. Woo. But he really don't have intentions of keeping you or having anything permanent or long term with you. And so we as women have to slow down so that we can pay attention to the signs that men give off. Because again, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to provide for you, he would. If he wanted to show up for you, he would. If he wanted you to be a part of his life, he would. And he would be very ever so clear with you. It will almost scare you and knock you off your feet how clear a man will be with you when he wants you, when he values you, when he respects you, when he see you as his wife, when he see you as his potential spouse. A man is going to show you through his actions every time. And now that I know that information, I would not dare ever in my life again settle for somebody who gives me bare minimum. I will not never ever again in my life, now after experiencing a quality man, a man that loves, likes, protects, do all the things, and is very clear and intentional about where we're going and where he wants this to go. Now that I've had that revelation, I will never again settle for a man who do not make things clear, who is gaslighting, who is just saying all the things to get underneath me, who's saying all the things just to be connected to me. But in reality, he likes the idea of me. He does not even really want me or want to do anything with me pertaining into the future. We don't waste time on men that do that. We don't waste time on men that do that. We don't waste time on men that do that. If he's not stating very clearly early on what he wants from you, if he's not making his intentions known because a man knows just like that where he's going to categorize you as a woman. He know from the very beginning and really pretty much the first time he look at you. He knows where he will categorize you. He knows where he will want you to fit in. He knows where he will want what he could possibly do with you. Whether it be a girlfriend, a placeholder, whether it be a situationship, a man is going to know early on where he wants to categorize you. And it's not your job to prove to him that you can fit in a different category. If that's what he chooses, then go right ahead and let that man choose whatever he wants and lose out on a good woman. If that's what that man chooses, then go right ahead and allow that man to go and walk his own self into his own pit. If he chooses to walk away, okay. Because there's more fish in the sea. There's more men than just that one man that lives in the earth. And there's fewer women that's like of my caliber. So you can go right out there and think, oh, I'm finna find some X, Y, and Z. If you want to, go ahead. But there will never be another me. And so, and it's not to say that a man can't find another quality woman. He can. But nobody is like you. Nobody is like me. That's just the way God made it. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I just want to come on here and just give this nugget to you. We're going to pick up back up on our mini Bible study series with Jacob and Rachel. And we're going to be extracting nuggets from Genesis chapter 29. So y'all come prepared with your Bibles, your pens, your highlighters and all of that to highlight the scriptures. And we're going to walk through this thing together. And it's really for kingdom women, but men of God, y'all are welcome to join us in the mini Bible study series as well, because you might be able to take some takeaways from it too, because I'm not just called to women, I'm called to the kingdom of God as an ambassador. So that being said, I love you guys and thank you for tuning in to today's message. Again, be sure to check out all of our resources online at girlpluskingdomtv.org. We have books. We have a whole lot of things that you can grab a hold of. You can book a free 30-minute consultation with me if you are looking for help in the area of relationships, your business, getting your business started, or transformation coaching. I am here to help you with either one of those categories. So you can go to girlpluskingdomtv.org to book your free 30-minute consultation with me today so you can get started on your journey and step into your purpose. So I love you guys. God bless you. And I will see you in the next live.